Hey everyone, welcome to Mixology Phrenology. I'm your host, Bitter Steve, and today we're going to be thinking about the Daiquiri, one of my absolute favorite cocktails. So let's check it out. The Daiquiri is one of the simplest cocktails to make. It's only got 3 ingredients in it. You got rum, lime, and sugar. But here on Mixology Phrenology, we're always going to try to up our game a little bit. Instead of using a standard simple syrup, I went ahead and made an Oleo Saccharum. I used Tangelo, a couple of limes, peeled them, threw the skins in a jar with a little bit of sugar and let it sit for 24 hours. That way, those sugars extract all those essential oils out of the peels and it just creates an amazing flavor. To build this, it's quite simple. We're just taking 2 ounces of rum, and for this one I chose the White Stash. It's a solid, flavorful rum. Don't go too cheap because there's so few ingredients here, you will be able to taste the quality of the liquor that you choose. We're going to use just 3/4 ounce of the Oleo Saccharum, and then another 3/4 ounce fresh lime juice. Always make it fresh. That gets shaken over ice and double strained into the coupe. You can also use a champagne flute, anything that looks nice when you serve it. Okay, so before I end this video, let's make this Oleo Saccharum. I've got Tangelo, a couple of limes, some peelers, a jar, and a half cup of sugar. That's going to correspond with a half cup of water once we finish this. I'm using this Tangelo to basically just add a little bit of extra flavor there. Just that little je ne sais quoi that you get from a fancy cocktail. Hey, what tricks and tips do you have for your own Oleos? Leave a comment down below. Let's have a discussion on it. I want to know what you guys do. I use the cheeser on oranges and lemons. It's safer and produces a nice thick zest, which is great for the Oleo or for a garnish. Limes are a little thinner, so I go with a traditional peeler. Add that to the jar. Dump in that sugar and shake. You really want the sugar to come in contact with that skin so all the oil comes out. I'm going to shake this every so often and check in on it tomorrow. Yes, that's right. I prefer a 24-hour Oleo, though 2 to 4 hours is fine too. Alright, we're coming up on the 24-hour mark. Just look at this. Look at all that oil, all that flavor. I mean, this sugar is practically dissolving in here. This is going to be amazing. And I wanted to add, the reason I used a Tangelo, I don't know. Comment below if you know what that's supposed to be. They were on special at the market. But you can use just about any type of citrus, whether it's an orange, tangerine, just about anything. In fact, I want to redo this entire experiment with the grapefruit because I think that would be amazing in Daiquiri. So now I'm going to take this, I'm going to add half a cup of water, I'm going to shake it up, dissolve all that sugar, and I'm not going to put that on film, but stay tuned, let's get that done. Wow, that looks amazing. Hey, you got a few minutes? Let's do an experiment live on camera. I want to see what happens if we make this into a Daiquiri, but without using any lime. How are we going to pull that off? First thing we got to do, get our glass. got our mixer. Let's roll with 2 ounces of white rum. You guys know what this stuff is? Super sour. This is replacing our lime, 3/4 of an ounce. Tangelo-Lime. It's weird. It almost looks like Oleo. Let me get some ice. Who's going to Tiki Caliente next month? I am. We'll be there. Oh man, look at that color. Beautiful. Let's check this out. Interesting. Not great, but interesting. But that's our first experiment. Like and subscribe if you want to see some more. That's Mixology Phrenology. I'm your host, Bitter Steve. Hope you had a good time.